guys, my name is Michael and welcome to a new GActionGroup tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to learn a new function, and the new function which I'm talking about, it is called GActionGroup Activate Action. Basically this function says activate the name action within the action group. So if the action is expecting a parameter, then the corrector of the parameter must be given as parameter. If the action is expecting no parameter, then parameter must be null. Of course, we know already that. Anyway, what is important about this part is, if you remember from the last video where we are learning about the GActionGroup change action state, we saw that we can change the state of an action, but it can happen because it says this call merely requests a change, so the action may refuse. You see, it doesn't really has to 100% take place, but the important thing about this one, it is that you can basically make that request for the change, but the actual change you will do it with the GActionGroup Activate Action. In other words, let me compile and run the last program. At this point we have 3 items. Basically, if you click on one of those 3 items here, you are activating it basically. So now when I click close, it says the state was changed to close because I was clicking on that item, and this was happening with your mouse. But the same thing, you can do it programmatically. I mean, you can activate it. How it's working, I'm going to show you. Activate action, I'm going to call it, and here we need basically 3 things. So I'm going to copy, I'm going to remove the list actions because we don't need it right now. I'm going to learn only the action state, change action state and activate action, and here this time it will be close. This is very important. Now let us create this function. Void activate action, and here we need 3 things. So I'm going to copy this thing right here and throw it here. We have the action group, the action name, and the parameter. Parameter value, I'm going to call it. And now let us create this function. Basically we need to call it, and the first one will be GActionGroup, where our application it will be. The next one will be the action name, and the last one will be the parameter. Of course, again we need to create the parameter, GVariant parameter, and then GVariant new string, and here we are going to pass the parameter value. Now if everything looks good, it should basically activate our item. Now it says the state was changed to new, and now the state was changed to close, you see, and the close got activated. And as you can see, it didn't just get activated like you see here, it is also printing the message the state was changed to close. So if we scroll down here, the state, where okay, I need to find it. The state was changed, yes, this is what we need. The state, the action, where is it? The parameter, the action, really? Yeah, right here. You see, basically the change state callback got called, and this one, it is basically what you are monitoring it when you monitor the change state of an action. If you have this callback, it will be called because the change state gets called, and once that happens, basically this callback gets called. And as you notice, this callback it is basically pass it as the last callback, or better say the change state callback in our GAction entry structure, where we were creating the select action right here. You see, that's the way how it is working, and this is very important for you to understand it at the point where you work with the GActionGroup activate action, because basically it happens 100% in the same manner as happens when you click yourself the button right here. You see the item, it is the same thing, but you did it this time programmatically. So I'm going to stop now, but before I'm going to mark this one right here as done. Now the last thing which we need to know, I need to inform you that the last 4 actions right here, they are quite interesting. They are basically are functions which should only be used in or called in GActionGroup implementations. You will see about that. That being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends and neighbors, and until next time, see you guys.